Are we supposed to move to that arrow?
Yeah.
There's arrows and shit over here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna start talking on the radio so everybody can hear me. And try to stay with your group so you don't get confused to the others. So let's have the first squad on the right and the other one on the left.
Who is first squad?
That's more like it. First I'm gonna demonstrate the proper movement on rural area. That means when we're not inside urban. Like, you know, on the field. I got set up these little markers that will help us move. Let's have the first squad that has 4 guys in it and join me here at the markers. First squads can stay positioned whether you can see these red dots on the ground. 1 man per dot. And 1 over here. The second squad can move around, just observing. Sure. Now we have the first squad as a line on open terrain. And of course, the line is always flexible, so in reality the guy on this corner, who will be Murray, would be behind, taking cover behind this tree and not be on the open, like the dot says. So when we're in a line, we're fighting in a line when there's not much cover. So if we get hurt by grenades, mortars, the casualties are minimum. Let's start walking towards the next objectives, but still stay on the try to stay on the line. I know this is the I assure you, this is the boring part.
Not really. I like it.
Let's gotta go.
It's very informative. Yeah.
In contact, this movement would be bounding, so that each soldier would only move when nobody else on the squad is moving. We can try that. Everybody stop. Let's do a bounding movement. I want the leader. Why not? You're gonna go to the next bushes. Everybody else is gonna stay put. And when Why Not is at the bushes, I want the next guy to move, who is over here. Manly Mouse will move the next cover. Now, Why Not's in cover, move. And then Manly Mouse is in cover. Murray moves. And that's and then just to repeat that over and over and over again. Okay, next thing. The transition from rural to urban. Like now we have this open terrain, and there's a village on the other side, so we can set up like half of the squad to cover the movement to the town. So let's have the machine gunner and maybe the squad leader behind this pipe and rocks here. The machine gunner will lay down maybe here, and start looking for enemies. Now the leader, why not, will tell you that the rifleman on the squad, that is maybe Drain, and who's the other one? Where's the other guy?
Mouse, I guess.
Yeah, Mouse. You can send Mouse and Drain towards the target. And I think Purple, were you a medic?
Yeah.
So then it would be why not himself and Mouse, because you can't risk the medic in this way. So Drain, you stay by the pipe, and why not will go with Mouse to the next piece of cover. Another one stays on this corner, and Mouse tries to find the other edge, yeah, and stays here. Now, why not can call in the next piece, maybe the machine gunner, set him up on this corner so you can move into this compound. So let's have Murray, and then followed by Drain to move over here.
Karahi!
Yeah, and when the machine gunner gets to a corner, he always comes in laying down facing the enemy. And always a little bit off the wall or the corner. Yep, go here, why not? So that when the machine gunner fires, there's still like an avenue that can be used to move around the machine gunner's fire without getting shot in the back. Alright, let's get to the urban movement on the street side. Here we have the box formation that's used on the streets. And let's have, actually this is for 6 guys, so two volunteers from the second squad. Maybe Reiska and Mogi. And Ziran can keep filming. Yeah, here's one, and there's the last corner. Now we have Purple Drain, the medic, in the wrong place. So let's put Drain back in the line and have the machine gunner on this corner and the squad leader on the other. Yeah, this is the squad leader's position, because when we're moving on like this, and everybody looks at the squad leader for advice how when the movement stops, when why not stops, everybody stops. Okay. Yeah, like I'm gonna tell, I told this box formation earlier, but question? Mary has a question. Does the machine gun always go at the front? Well, basically, but there's like sections, like maybe if we would have the machine gunner and then we would be crossing a road, you would be laying down facing that way, and then the rest would go like they would move around you, and you will be on the middle until you would be moved back to the forward line. Because since the machine gunner always fires prone, the next guy on the line, let's say Purple, having here, can fire over you, the machine gunner, because you're laying down. And now we have these guys on the middle, Manly Mouse and actually Drain, yeah, are on the middle, but you can still see that this formation is a little bit staggered now. So Manly Mouse and Drain cover the area between the first pair and yourself. So if an enemy comes from this corner, from here, there's a guy shooting at that. And same here. And now we have Mad Race Guy as the corner man. Let's say that there's enemy comes from here. He gets shot up by Mad Race Guy.
If we're on the right side of the road, do we keep looking right?
Coming. And the guy on this corner always looks the rear. So Mogi would be looking most of the time the rear, since when we move through towns, we're not going to start clearing every houses, so there's threats everywhere. And somebody needs to watch the rear always. Any questions?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Eddie, do we keep looking our own direction? If we're on the right side of the road, do we keep looking right, and those who are on the left side keep looking left?
When the road is it's like open. When you can look on the right side, you should look at the right side. But when you can't, you look the opposite. Like Drain would be looking at that corner over there and that corner over there. But since Manly Mouse has a larger view, he can scan both. He can scan this side and the other side.
Okay.
And let's say that there's no buildings, there's just trees and rubble, then everybody's facing outwards because there's nothing coming in close. More questions? No questions. Moving on. Let's move over here. Now we're moving outside the city or the town, and there's like a lot of unknown territory just ahead of us, right over there. We don't want to risk everybody, so we can like pretty much the same thing as that we did coming into the town. We can set up machine gunners, maybe here, set up medic, somewhere over there, and maybe even the squad leader, somewhere, maybe here, or somewhere in the cover. And then we have the most expendable guy, the rifleman or the grenadier, will do a probe, and he will move towards the enemy. You can see a little small red dot on the side of the road there, and you're gonna go there, move there stealthily, and start observing if there's any dangers. When the mouse gets there, he can keep looking around, maybe scan with his binoculars, and then he's gonna call the rest of the squad, it's clear, and then you can start moving guys towards him. Maybe start from squad leader, moves to mouse, etc. Do a little bit of bounding movement so you get to the next piece of cover. Here, why not maybe wants to call in the rest of the squad, maybe form line, but always keep the the spacings, that's 5 meters minimum. Now that we are, since this is the corner of the line will go all the way over there. So Murray and Drain will take their places on the far left side of the line. Yeah, and then they go forward. If you're in contact, then bounding. If not in contact, just simultaneous movement. And now we have the edge of town, so we'll do the transition. Set up a machine gunner, medic, and send out the first 2 guys. That is Why Not and Mouse. You can set up. Once the machine gunner is set up and the medic is set up, just send the guys. Murray's ready, and go. And now that they are inside, you can just like form the box. Form the box again. Yeah, there's a lot of movement like that when you're looking for your spot. It's whenever we're doing something, first observe what everybody else is doing and then do what you're supposed to be doing. Like Why Not, he took a little bit of extra turn going across the street and then back on the right side of the street. Little bit of extra movement. So let's try to keep the movement to minimum. So you would still need to have 2 guys on this side and 2 guys on that side. And Murray facing along the street. There we go. And we're moving. Eskimo something is mighty something. Okay, stop. Now we are crossing the street. There might be enemies coming, so Murray faces that way, correct? And leader Why Not will face the other way. And then the rest of the 2 guys move across and start covering. What direction? North. They're gonna start facing south along the road, since these guys already have the road secure. And now Murray and Why Not will move through to the other 2. Perfection. And we're moving. And again, and across. And Murray. up on the danger sign right over here. Squad leader first, medic on the middle. Yeah, that's it. Stay there. Then is the high-risk breaching technique. When we need to go in, but we don't care about the loss of life or don't have any hostages. We can do the better way. But let's say in this situation we want prisoners, we want hostages needs to be rescued. So we need to get the first round shot is gonna start a counter basically for the in a hostage situation. When bullet starts flying, the enemy is gonna start doing something bad about the hostage, and we can't let them. So we can do the breach technique, and this is the high-risk version. In this, everybody's gonna go basically same time in, and take your position on the other side of this. Let's say this would be a room. It's a courtyard now, but just for visual aid. The first guy on the line will go far right on the courtyard. Second one will go far left on the courtyard. Second will go far on the middle right of the courtyard, and the last one will go on the right side closest to the doorway. And let's do a little exercise. Whenever you see a target moving, when you move in, just shoot the targets and keep moving towards your position. Clear?
Clear?
Everybody knows what's the position you're gonna be when you get on the inside.
Yeah, you have the positions.
The first one, why not goes on the far right of the courtyard. Murray's gonna go far left on the courtyard. Purple is gonna go middle on the right side, and Manly middle on the middle left. Questions?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
So make a most dynamic entry you can make. Hold fire. How many of you think that you would be alive at this point?
None? No.
No one.
That even these blue ones would have guns. How many? Did it go well? Did it go bad?
Bad.
Bad.
You know, the line stopped here on the door, and the first guy didn't even shoot this guy before I may have said that there's gonna be pop-up targets instead of having that one guy on the corner with the PKM.
I'm
But
used to red targets, so I thought they might be friendly.
a high-risk maneuver. This is not what you do to clear a building like everyday missions. This is just for hostage situations and taking prisoners. This is what the police does to ensure that the perpetrators and the victims are both alive, but the police may not be. So let's move around the courtyard and see the military version. Follow me. Don't shoot at the targets anymore. Let's keep them where they are. Let's start from here. Okay, now, like the stack have the luxury of stacking up, because the way you're now is not, that's not what you should be doing in a place like Sargabad, because one RPG to that building and everybody's dead. So let's move same box formation. And 5 meter spacings. Maybe why not on this corner, still stay on the corner even though we're in a box. Yeah, that's more like it. So now you decide that this is the house you want to breach. So you have the machine gunner. It's gonna stay back, cover left and right, and the middle of that the front door. And also the medic. Where's the medic? Drain. Drain might be. I would put drain maybe on this building, or inside the building, looking the front entrance. So next would be doing the same thing with the probe and the transition, having the two riflemen or the squad leader on the sides of the doors. Now, Mouse, when you go across the machine gunner, you always go out from the behind of the machine gunner, because he's gonna shoot you in the legs if there's any targets. From here, you can start observing the target, and then you can start popping up targets from cover. Yeah, and then you can start pieing the door, like you move a little bit left, a little bit on the right, trying to get all of the targets that you get from the door, and then you move towards it, and still, yeah, good shot, and you're still pieing, and you stop here. Now you have cleared the courtyard without casualties, and then you can move the two guys in the rear to cover this entrance, because nobody's covering their ass now on the outside. You can move Murray, maybe here, and Drain, maybe here, and now you're facing away from the building, because this outdoor is more dangerous now than the courtyard itself. And now, why not you can choose a door. Mouse is gonna cover you to that door from here. Any door will do. And now you do the same thing with this door. You look around. If you see an AK sticking out, you can put a nade in there. Call in 302s. That kind of stuff. And Natalie, now you can do the same, maybe with this door. Pie the door, look around, and now you can move in at the same time using the radio. Moving in, both guys move in, same time. Shoot targets down. One target left on Mouse's side. Got him. And that is military breach. The profit of military breach is that you risk little. Like we now just risk two guys to do a simple job of tapping guys, while their ass is always covered, and but it's different from the police style, since in
in the police style, the outdoor is safe environment. In the military breach, the outdoor is dangerous and the inside is dangerous. So you can't risk everything on a full scale stack up and go bang and clear like what's that game, Rainbow Six?
Or SWAT 4.
Yeah, but on the it's the difference is that the guys don't have a lot of things to do when you're doing a military breach. You can just put guys down. There's no need to start handcuffing people. You don't have to go get down, police, get down, and try to get them to surrender, because that's not what we are doing. That's what police does. You tell people to surrender, and then you have another guy cover you when the one guy puts the handcuffs on and everything like that. Any questions?
No.
Nope.
Is it still confusing what's the stacking up and military breach difference is?
Nope. We just need more practice.
Yeah, but we got it.
Yeah, well, I think the point is to get some kind of a, you know how to do a breach to any building now. Let's do the same for this building.
First you set up the guys covering.
Machine gunners don't ever go in. Medics never go in. You got maybe 2 guys on the door. Okay. The courtyard, or the what's the English word for julkisivu? The front of the building, where all the windows and doors. Facade. Yeah. That's the main that shows on the street side. That's where where's the lot of windows you can. If now the machine gunner would see a guy on the upper level on one of the windows, you can just pop up, kill them, and then it doesn't affect on the guys doing the actual breach. Let's have a team leader. Why not move in and clear this side and mouse this side. And now 2 guys is all you need. So Drain would be the 3rd guy. So he would be maybe covering the street with Murray, or covering some avenues that Murray can't cover. Maybe here would be good. But 2 guys per building is too much basically already. But it's 2 guys that you need, but you don't want to risk any more than 2. First floor is clear. Now you can move on the 2nd floor. You can cover each other by bounding. Why not can go in first to the 2nd floor, and mouse can cover. Yeah, cover. Outside is dangerous now. Go in. Now you can go in. And as why not can you need still to cover the corridor, and why not check the rear. But try to maintain the spacings also in buildings. Let's move outside. I think it's pretty easy stuff to remember that when you go into building, the first thing you do need to do is you tell somebody that you're going in, and maybe have somebody cover, because when you come out of the building and there's guys waiting for you, that's the bad thing. You clear the building, you're like, yeah, now we got this, and you come out and there's 5 guys waiting for you with AKs. And, hey, what are you doing in our house? And also, like in modern times, when you clear, let's maybe do the police style breach for one building. Let's try that. Let's do that for this white building on my right side.
Stack up here.
And you clear this building, the military or the police style. So everybody goes in the same time. Go.
Go, 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 go. Everybody in, everybody in. People dying. Go, 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 go.
Stop. And now, Drain sees that there's an IED where this teapot would be. And the guy is pressing the button somewhere far away. And now we're 4 GIs short. That's reality in real life.
So this is useless.
Well, this is useless when the lives of the guys breaching are not as valuable as having the hostages or the prisoners. You're gonna, like, this is risking 4 guys to get somebody, basically. But that's just like a numbers game for higher commanders to think about. Do you want to risk 4 guys to save the vice president of Shitville or something? Like, let's stack up on here. Stay there. Let's say that I am an enemy PKM gunner. I am an enemy PKM gunner. Now breach. Bam, 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 bam. What are the odds of you getting past me? That's like, whenever I see the first barrel, I start firing. You have no chance, really. From only if I'm over here cooking something, or I'm pushing my wheelbarrows or something, and then you come in, oh, there's Americans! Then I'm fucked. And that's like the point of the hostage police breach. Getting the enemy by surprise. But if they are waiting for us, and in a war situation they are always waiting for you, and that will be a bad idea. Instead of having a guy pieing from this corner, pop up, shooting me in the head, I have no chance. Or I have the same chance as the guy inside, because I have cover.
Haven't we been using the police style a lot? You know, every now and then when we are breaching buildings, I see a lot of guys just running in. So
yeah, we have the same thing with the movement. We tend to be love cover, like we love to be close to each other, because that gives like a sense of security, while it's pretty the opposite of security. Having, let's say that this would be, we are doing a urban style movement, and this is the spacings we have between us, like 1-8 everybody.
Didn't that happen like 2 missions ago or 1 mission ago?
Yeah, it did, you know. And I think that kind of gave us the idea for Bootcamp.
Who's the robot?
Manly. But when we move, you need to focus on, if you see a guy on this corner, and the guy stays on this corner, you need to just find another corner, and stay away from him. Especially the machine gunners, just give them space, find your own direction, and keep to that corner or their direction. Let's have squad 1 on one facing here, one facing the other way. Try to have like a 360 degrees security as possible. Yeah, way over there, where you can move a little bit up even. No need to be close. Yeah, that's more like it. Now, yeah, as it's back towards like open area, so Manley can cover it from that. Of course, you two are pretty close to each other, but having your back towards the enemy is always bad.
Just a quick note on the spacing. If you've got the ST HUD up, it goes orange if you're standing way too close to someone.
Yeah, but that close is like touching distance, and touching distance, or even 2 meters, 3 meters, that's still way too close. Like 5 meters is pretty much good. So that HUD gives you like an idea if somebody is really close, like close as I am with Why Not now. I'm almost on Why Not. You know. Questions?
Nope.
Nope.
Anything? Any thoughts? Good ideas? Bad ideas?
If we're doing combat pairs, should we move in pairs then, or still one by one?
That depends on the situation. If you have a long, let's say, across the street from here, want it to go on in pairs. If you got 2 guys covering the street, you can just move one by one. One is less risky than 2. Always. But let's say that we have the distance is bigger. We have both would have a different avenue. Like on this side, maybe one guy could move to that next, and the other would be moving from this side. So then moving at the same time would be a good idea, because when you get to the same spot and you see it's another wall, you know that the guy hasn't stopped moving on the, yeah, there I can see Manley there. That's you know by looking that the guy is not missing. Also the HUD gives us a little bit of edge when we know that our guys are moving in the right place.
You know, we can do a lot of exercise. We have this second team. They could just man a building or the mask, and maybe have the first one try to breach it. If you're having the guard mode on the,
yeah, we could do that. Or any building. You can just pick one building.
Should I record? No, I am recording, but should I follow them or something?
Sure, we can have.
I think we have operators on every team. By the way, Zero and you is recording, and Zero and the one team, and you are.
Yeah, you can have both views.
Yeah, triangle stay interesting. We can just take the twister right here.
Yeah, let's have one squad on this building.
That means us.
Yeah, let's put the smaller squad in defending, because that's more easier.
Yeah.
Are we actually going to kill them?
Well, the guard mode is on, so you basically can't, but just let's say that the attacking team has a better edge. So when defending players get tapped, I mean blood on their face, you can just stop firing and the attackers can move around.
Sure.
Simulating that the defender is down.
Sure.
No.
Do you want to practice which version of
The
Second team,
military one.
let's get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the defenders inside.
I can stay on the first floor. Maybe Shiron, you can take the second. And Ogi, you can take the third if you want. I can take the fourth.
Let's have the attacker start from here. Because this is what would be the first place where I would deploy my machine gunner. On this corner.
Sure. Okay, now you got Murray covering the front. And he's eyeing the windows. And if he sees enemies moving in the windows, he's ready to fire. And why not end manly? We're gonna breach. Maybe use you got something on the roof. You guys still looking for places?
I think we are pretty much set over here.
You sure you have guy in the open?
I don't know, I just ordered them to everybody take a floor so you can practice the switching floors and stuff.
Okay. Murray, you can start dead right now. Start the combat by popping a Mogi. Yeah, in reality, but in ARMA, there's AI doesn't really get affected by suppression. But also, like, bullets go through some materials, like that 50 cal on the, like last night. Just move fire through a building like that, you can just get everybody on the floor.
Let me get Mogi back inside so you actually have some things to attack. Ready, I think we're ready.
Yeah, why not you can have the commands, I'm not gonna interfere.
Let's move to the entrance.
Spacings. Manly, you can find another door, maybe if why not has this one? No need to breach the same door.
Don't shoot the guy with the lowered weapon, by the way.
Defender down. Defender is down, stay down.
Stairs, up to the stairs are clear.
So why not on this floor now? Next second floor.
I'm pretty sure I'm down.
Only men? They're both down?
Damn, didn't see down there.
Let's keep Manly moving still for... Yeah, going up the stairs is pretty bad.
Yeah, a grenade would have been good.
Yeah, but in ARMA the nades explode on the land level, so...
Ah.
Okay, found some more stairs.
Keep moving.
Okay, it's on the roof.
Yeah, and when we're doing this, you need to really take it slow and think outside the box. Like moving on this stairway.
Clear.
The first thing I would have done is chuck a nade, trying to stick it on this level. Like, but I think having two guys on this is gonna work pretty well for the defenders. Okay, let's move out on the outside.
Yeah, actually I spotted Zeron's gun popping out the corner and I tried to kill him, but Mogi got me. I didn't notice her.
There is stable on the corner.
Yeah, hiding is pretty easy, since when the others are waiting for you, you can just knock down a refrigerator and set up your PKM on it and wait for grey guys to pop up and blow them away. Simple stuff for the defenders. More training?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's change the roles. Maybe change the building.
Let's have the attacking group on, maybe on me.
So should we
Yeah, race squad
take
will
the building
be
by
attacking,
ourselves?
so
Copy.
Alright, maybe this school building.
Yeah, let's come over here.
here so you don't see where they set up.
This is like a high value hide and seek.
Yeah, it is.
Now you guys have a little bit of edge since you have 302s and that MOVs thing on Zeron's back. So use it.
Can blow the opening down.
And you just maybe blow the door, maybe blow a new door on this side.
What building there is?
They're on the school building. You can see them actually.
Oh.
Is the defenders ready?
Yeah, we're all set up.
Reska maybe start on this side with the RPG.
Sure. I'm just hope they can't see us.
Why not? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Resk can start the assault. Remember that the defenders are allowed to move inside the building.
I can try to shoot the doorway.
No, let him do that. I wanna do it the old-fashioned way. Keep the spacings.
Okay.
Let's have let's keep Mogi giving us cover until me and Zero get to the next curve. Guard the corner, Zero. West.
Okay.
I want Mogi going in first, followed by Zero. Stack up at door, I will take the guard. Go. Mogi's being hit. Stay here, Zero, stay here.
Maybe throw a grenade.
Hold. Okay, see if I can actually see.
Defenders, just count how many times you shot the attackers, but the attackers will keep moving.
Roger.
Misfire.
Okay. I don't have a close quarter scope, so this might be a suicide. Yeah, I'm entry over here. Oh shit! Grenades inside are a pretty good idea. Can't see anybody from there. Tell me when this one goes up. Try to back down my I'm regarding the goddamn hallway here.
Oh yeah.
You can try to find another avenue of approach if it's that badly guarded.
We only have ladders over here, so... Let's see what this does.
Defender down.
Mouse, you down.
Yeah, I'm down too.
I don't know if I'm down now. I've been hit by a grenade like 3 times.
Yeah, grenade just like totaled me.
By the way,
Fuck
if
that
you
guy.
still not knocked down on the ground by grenade, it's okay. Maybe that defender should go out from the building. Just not do...
Or just lay prone.
Alright.
I'm prone anyway.
You're not dead yet.
He was already dead.
Is Murray the only one still alive?
He never lived.
Nothing's hit me yet.
Oh, that's Eddie.
Pretty nervous on the server.
You can move around. Find targets. Maybe some targets on the... There's another one.
You could hear Mogi yelling at the background.
Is that
I think
clear?
I got me.
Strain still up?
Yeah, I guess they're still up.
A lot of movement, guys. Where's Strain?
Hiding.
Yep. Okay, I think that's done. Or is Drain still hiding in the building?
Well, I am somewhere, but we can quit if you want to.
Yeah, I think that's enough fun. Yeah, what Reiska did differently is that he didn't set up anybody to cover the entry. Like, well, Mogi on the far side, but maybe if Reiska would have set somebody to cover the, what's the word again, the front. Maybe he could get why not from the balcony over there and without moving in.
Well, I ran outside and up, so...
Yeah. Then what? But I think the defenders dominated this house, but it's a difficult house anyway.
And we had an MG.
And you had an MG.
The stairs, man.
And there was why not throwing nades at the first floor.
One of them got stuck in the ceiling. Yeah.
But that is thinking outside the box for the defenders. Dropping nades on the stairway.
Oh!
Stuff.
I tried to throw a nade too, but it got stuck in the Geo, so I got myself killed.
Yeah, nades only work on the first floor. But 302s work on every floor. You just need to be far away to fire them.
In Ace, you can switch to grenade using Shift and 3, and then you can keep pressing Shift 3 to switch to different ways of throwing it, including just dropping it at your feet, which is useful for smokes.
So you can.
What's the
And
button
then you switch
again
back
for,
to your rifle with shift and 1.
what's the switch throwing styles button?
Just keep pressing shift and 3 and it will cycle them.
Have a nice little picture as well.
Yeah.
I think I need to have nades too, actually. It doesn't
Yeah.
see them on smokes.
I don't have mates.
Okay, switch to missions.
Yep.
Good bit of training.
Yeah.